welcome back, and good morning to you. It is a little after 8 over here on the East Coast in New York City, and I'm actually getting ready for work. I should already have left the house by now, but don't worry guys, it's okay because I am working remotely today. Woohoo! I got a message from my supervisor yesterday saying that, hey, change your plans, we're working remotely. I said, you know what? Copy that. I'm okay with that because guess what? Working remotely, I don't have to wear that stupid mask. That was the hardest part of my day yesterday, guys. Like, it was the hardest part. The training was cool, right? And I was really happy with the training and the way the training went because we kind of like dove right in, right? You know, you guys know I'm training to become a clinical psychologist, and so psychologists, we not only do therapy, but we do testing as well. So we kind of dove right in, reviewed some tests, some cognitive tests that we'll be doing as part of our batteries with the clients that we serve. So I like that we dove right in, was able to put our hands on some protocols and some tests, some psych tests. It's like, yeah, baby, yeah. So yesterday went well, right? I appreciate my supervisor and, you know, everybody that's involved with my training. I really appreciate it because it went well. Today, I'm working from home. Now this is going to be quite interesting because it's training, so you know I guess it's going to be over Zoom. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and try to do this video before I'm supposed to clock in. Clocking in is something else, so but either way I get paid, so it don't matter if I work from home or if I go down to the financial district, baby. That's where my internship is based in the lower Manhattan part of New York City in the financial district. So it don't matter if I'm working there or if I'm working right here. I'm still getting paid either way. It's kind of cool though, I think, working from home, to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into this video. This video came requested from one of my supporters. She's like, she saw my pictures, right, that I posted in my video, of course, that I made yesterday. And I was showing off my hair design that I kind of whipped out of nowhere, and she was like, you should do a tutorial on how you were able to put that bun up. So here is your tutorial. Now I can't promise I'm going to be able to duplicate it just as it was yesterday, but I will do my best. Okay, I will try my best to do this. Now I did just get out of the shower before starting this video, so I always put my hair up in a bun when I take a shower. But so this is what I did, okay? Given that I already kind of touched up my edges yesterday, I'm not going to do too much touching up in this video. I probably will touch up like the front part so you guys can see like the process, but I've done that before in previous videos when I kind of document my freeform lock journey update. So if you want a thorough kind of video where you guys see I do my touch up, you want to see that video where it's a thorough touch up, then I would encourage you guys to go back and watch my freeform lock journey update. I created a whole playlist on my YouTube channel, so you can find that there, but I'm just going to do a little shortcut today. So what I do, it may not seem that my hair is freeforming, but it is, guys, okay? It is. It is definitely freeforming in disguise. So I'll start with, I have to be mindful of the time because what I don't want to do is miss the meeting that I'm supposed to be. I think we're going to start at 9 o'clock, so a little bit of time. But I know sometimes when I get going on these videos, I have the tendency to lose track of time. Alright, so I'll start with the back. Show you guys. I'm probably not going to touch up the back though. I'm just going to show you guys the back. Yeah. So you guys see, like, I have it divided into sections, and these are freeform, right? These sections that I have my hair divided into, they are freeform. And so I use water. I got this spray bottle from this hair beauty supply store on, I think it's Flatbush. I think that's on Flatbush Avenue in Brooklyn. And so I just put water in here. And this is something new that I'm using. I know I've tried it like before, like way back in the day. But I just started using this recently, and it's Jam extra hold condition and shiny gel. I love the way it smells, guys. This is the extra hold version. And so what I'll do, I'm not going to do it here, but I sprayed that each section. Then I'll take like a glove, you know, maybe like the size of a quarter amount, and I put it on my fingertips, and I smooth it on my hair, and I take the rubber band and I position the rubber band at the base of the freeform, right? And to do that basically is just to smooth out my edges, you know, because I don't mind my naps, but corporate America might have an issue with it. They may see it differently, you know, and given I do work in corporate America, it's just like, okay. I do want to come off as looking professional. So yes, I'll smooth my edges. So I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. So I'm going to work my way around to my crown. So I have 3 in the back, and then I have my crown basically that I created. And I'm going to show you guys my crown, where I took this middle part here. So the middle is 3. I'm going to keep this separate for now by putting it into like this little makeshift bun just to separate it from the rest, so that I can show you guys this process. So like I said, I'm not going to touch up all of these because I just did my touch up yesterday, even though it doesn't look like it, because I don't sleep with a bonnet on or a hair covering. I don't do all that, okay? So this is a crown, but the crown is basically a circular section that I created around this centerpiece here, and it's 6 of them, right? 6 freeforms. So this is like, I always talk about, this is like my favorite one, guys. This is my favorite one. So that's that one. And then I work my way around. So I am not gonna touch up all of these, but I'll touch up, let's say, the ones that you guys can see around the crown. I'll touch up like, maybe not that one. I'll just touch up, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'll touch up these 4 in the front, okay? So just to give you guys an idea, and granted, I already have rubber bands on them, so I'm gonna pull the rubber band off, so you guys can get an idea what it looks like. All right. So spray, and granted, sometimes this can be pretty messy, so I do have my towel handy just in case, because I know. I think that's what happened yesterday. You guys saw like I had like a stain. It was a water stain, but I later found out that it was more than a water stain. It was because I used some oil in my hair. I greased my scalp, which I should have probably did before, but I did it like after I finished touching up my hair. I greased my scalp with this Brazilian nut oil, and guys, it dripped. I didn't even know it was dripped. It dripped. And it dripped down onto my shirt. And I was like, I have a stain, but who cares? All right. So I'll spray some water, and the water basically helps to smooth out. It helps the smoothing process, right? Because I can put this on my dry hair, it'll smooth it, but the water definitely helps with the slick back. Get that slick back, right? Smooth those edges down a little bit. It just gives a different look to the hair, basically. And I'll try to find like a really small rubber band out of my rubber band pack, so that it can be tight, right? You don't want to get a big rubber band that's going to be loose, because I don't um, double banded, right? I just kind of put it on there like one. I don't, some people can twist the band and make it tighter. I don't do all of that for these when I just tighten on my edges or smooth down my edges. So, okay. So moving on along. Okay, let me take this rubber band out. Yeah, these are freeform, guys. These are definitely freeform. They have already started to come together. And what do you call it? Matte. They already started to matte up. So, yeah. One thing I forgot to mention in my video that I made yesterday when I was so excited about my first day of my pre-doc internship. And I was giving you guys like this overview of my outfit that I was wearing, and the issues that I had with my skirt, guys. My skirt was so tight, and I realized, and it was a medium, and I'm like, I feel like I lost weight. I feel like I lost weight during the pandemic, but I don't know what's up. Maybe that skirt runs small, but it was a medium, and when I say I was trying to get that skirt over my freaking hips, y'all, I'm just like, oh my gosh. But I did it. It fit. It fit. I made that shit fit. It stretched. Thank God it stretched. And then my shoes, like I showed you guys my shoes, which is pretty much like some black flat shoes. Nothing really spectacular, special, right? But, and you guys know, like, because of the pandemic, they don't allow you to try on clothes, like, in the dressing room. The dressing rooms are completely shut down. So, you just have to take a guess, or you have to really know your size. And, a lot of us, I'm sure, a lot of us don't really know our size, because we knew our size before the pandemic, but our size changed, because some of us gained weight, some of us lost weight. So, I think that's what happened to me, my body, like, I don't know if I gained weight or lost weight. I need to get on a scale to see. I have no idea. But what I do know is that for my shoe, yeah, I'm in there trying on shoes, because you can try on shoes at least. Thank God you can still try on shoes, but you can't go in the dressing room and try on actually clothes, right? So I did try on some shoes at the store, and I'm trying on these shoes, guys. And y'all, I won't believe my feet, they grew. I'm like, this cannot be happening to me. Like, my entire adult life, guys, I've been wearing a size 9. And then here comes this pandemic. We blame everything on the pandemic, right? Here comes the pandemic, and my foot, it grew. I say my foot as if I only have one foot. But my feet, they grew, and now we're size 10. Now, I don't know. I have to go and test to see, like, do a comparison and try on a different brand shoe. But the brand shoe that I bought, I wear a size 10, guys. And I was just like, oh my gosh. I tried on a 9. The 9 was too small. It was fitting really tight. My toes were like creeping up against the edge of the shoe. I was like, oh hell no, this ain't gonna work. Definitely need to size up. But y'all, I'm just like, I didn't know that our feet can grow. I thought there was a point in time where we stopped growing. It's like continuing to get taller. Like, I thought there was a point we would stop growing, guys. I don't know. So, what time is it, y'all? Because, I don't want to miss 8. Look how fast time goes. Okay, this bun that I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys. It should not take that long anyway. I still got to eat breakfast. Good thing that my supervisor cool, though. She is cool. She's like, you don't have to dress up when you work remotely from home. She's like, I'll wear a t-shirt. You don't have to wear a blazer. Nothing fancy. So you gotta tell me twice, baby. Alright. Just a little bit of water. It doesn't require that much. Just a little bit of water. Just to wet it. Just a little to help slick it down. I don't be doing like some of y'all be doing your edges and I guess this baby hair design. I don't do all of that. I don't need to. Just let mine, because I actually like my naps, to be honest. I like the nappy look. So I only smooth, like I said, I only smooth down my edges because they may not be well received in corporate, unfortunately. They had to pass a law to fight the discrimination that black people experience in the workforce because of their hair. Alright, so this is my centerpiece. I just finished smoothing out the edges that you guys can see. And this is my centerpiece, which is made of 3. So altogether I have 12 of these freeform locks. I'm not going to smooth this out because I feel like I don't need to. Alright, so this is the fun part. We're going to go ahead and get into the bun. Now, like I said, I can't promise you guys I'm going to be able to duplicate it exactly how it looked yesterday, but I will try my best. So basically what I did was I started with this scrunchie here, and I was trying to decide like how big I wanted my bun yesterday, right? So I'm like, should I make a small bun? Should I make, and I kind of wanted to make a big bun. I kind of really wanted to pull all of my hair up and just make one big bun, but I kind of like it also when I have my hair hanging out in the back. So what I did was I basically left this part in the back hanging down. This was the part in the back yesterday for my hairstyle yesterday. I left this part hanging down in the back, and I made this my bun. This part was my bun. Y'all see that? So you guys can see. That was the part hanging down in the back. Dun, dun. And then this part is my bun. Now, given that this is a smaller section, because usually when I make, let's say my bun, when I'm just like going out and just make a makeshift bun, or if I'm about to take a shower, I usually just put my hair all of my hair up actually, and I'll use this, right? What's up, Beatty? Good morning. So I'll use this, but I don't like double band it. What I mean by double band it is just like twist it to make it tighter. I just put it on basically one time, right? One time, one loop. So, but this, given that this is a smaller amount of hair compared to pulling up my entire head, this is like half or maybe a little over half of my hair is smaller. So unless I use a really like small bun or a small scrunchie with a smaller circumference that will, you know, pull tighter, I have to basically double it. Like, so I'll do like this. I'm gonna show you guys when I do it. I did it like this just to make sure that it was secure, right? So I'm gonna show you guys. But I started off this way though. It's easier for me. So start off this way. I make sure everything is all pulled up. We're gonna see how closely I'm gonna be able to do this like it was yesterday. So I swear y'all, my hair is so thick. So I use my fingers to kind of comb through my dreads to make sure it's all smoothed out. And that, and I have to pull it tighter, so one more loop, twist it like that. This is just to tighten it. Pull it back, pull my hair back through there again. Alright, so you guys can see that. And now we want it in the center of my head, so I have to do some repositioning here. I usually do not wear my hair this tight, but this is just for a design. Alright, so we got that part, right? So this is the fun part. This is the tricky part. Let me make sure it's in the center of my head. Like so. Alright, it's in the center. Now, when someone asked me yesterday, it was like, oh, can you show how you actually did that? Y'all, I don't even know. You know, and I'm pretty sure you guys can relate. When you're doing your hair, sometimes you just do stuff, right? And it comes out a certain way, and you're like, oh, that's cute. But I think if I can recall, I think I started with my hair pulled to the front. And I think what I initially did was I was like, let me just wrap it around. And I was like, oh, hell no, that's going to look really silly if I do that. So instead of having like one section like this all together, I divided it, right? So I think I took like a third here. I took a third of my hair here. And I think this is what I did. I think I pulled it around like that. I'm trying to remember, you guys. I think I pulled it around. We're gonna see, okay? Not mistaken. I pulled that around like that, and I need to find a way to secure it, right? So I'm like, damn, how can I secure this without using a whole bunch of extra these, right? Because you're gonna just see a whole bunch of these in there. I don't want that. I want to kind of hide, like, you know, make it look natural. So I reach into this ponytail to fill for the original one that I put my hair in, and I just grabbed it like that to tuck it. Bingo! So we got that one. That's 1/3 of this hair. Now I gotta split it this to get the other 2/3. Split that in half. So I asked myself, well, what can I make this? Because you want to make it even. You don't want it lopsided, right? So I think what I did, I split that in half, and I came around this way, right? Because first, this one we went around, and it's long enough so I went around twice. So this one, we're going to swing it around the other way. Swing it on around this way. Alright, let's see how this turns out. It's like a volcano coming out the top. We swing it around. Let's see. It never comes out the exact same, unfortunately. If only we could make it come out the exact same way. Make sure you guys can see. It's getting kind of tall, so I gotta reposition the camera. Alright, so swing it on around. No, I have no idea. That's why she asked me, I was like, I'll try. But it never comes out the exact same way. Alright, I think I did something like that. Don't worry about the loose hairs, because we can always tuck them. Just gotta find out. Pull the scrunchie so we can tuck the hairs that we do have. We can always go back and tuck the rest. The oppositional hairs that really don't want to be tucked. Alright, we'll come back to that later. So this, I don't know, guys. I think, what did I do? I think this is really getting crazy now. Alright, I think I just pulled it around here. And this, it doesn't look like it did yesterday, right? At all, it doesn't look like it. I swear. It never does. You can never make two buns exactly the same. What's up, Virginia? But I did actually use this. I used another one of these scrunchies to secure it. So I only have two scrunchies. I have the one that's holding the ponytail that I initially made. And then this to secure it, right? To secure all of this strangling hair. So, y'all. Alright, let's see here. What do we have? What do we have here? So that's something like it. Not exactly the same, but it's kind of like it. There we go. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't like perfect buns. I actually like sloppy buns, but for the purpose of like corporate, you know. And so then the hair that we have hanging here, just pulled it to the side, and voila. You can always tuck. I say don't have to be perfect. Tuck it on in there. There we go. And I always fill my bun to make sure like it's kind of solid, just in case the wind blows or I'm on the train and I hit the pole or something, hit my head on the pole, you know, make sure that boop, it can withstand all of that, just in case, or some silly person bumps into my bun, it won't come crumbling down. So there. I don't know what the back looks like though. I can turn around and show you guys the back. Alright. So that's it. And of course, yes, I still have rubber bands because that's just, I put the rubber bands on there when I smooth my edges down. So I just usually leave them there until I get tired of seeing the rubber bands, and like I'll wait a couple days and I'll just take out the rubber bands and let it be. But there we have it. Thanks, Virginia. So this video came requested. Someone asked me like to do a tutorial on like my hairstyle that I had yesterday for my first day of my pre-doc internship. So it looks like it a little bit, but it's a little different. I get it. It's a little slightly different than, but it's, you know, and this is kind of a really exotic looking, bold hairstyle. You know, it really stands out, right? I felt like I stood out when I walked in there. I'm just like, oh, okay. But I stand out either way, though. I don't care what kind of hairstyle I wear. I just stand out. People notice me. I guess I just have features that stand out. My eyes, my cheekbones, my energy. I don't care what kind of hairstyle I look. My energy is definitely gonna speak to your energy when I walk in the room. You can feel my energy. But I like it. I like the colors too. And it's been a while since I dyed my hair. I actually dyed my hair on camera, I think. Did I? Guys, go back and watch. But I did recently, and people ask me like, what colors do you have in your hair? Y'all, we're talking about, I had started my dreads like, what, 15 years ago? Back in 2005. So we're talking about 15 years. And I don't dye my hair every year, of course, and I don't dye my hair frequently. But this is a lot of different colors, y'all. Like, I bleach my hair to lighten it up. So you see those colors there. And I always do like streaks. I don't like do the entire. I'll like pick apart certain sections and add different colors to it. So I bleach like certain sections to make streaks. And then I'll go and add like really light brown, whatever color that is. I like red. So my favorite colors are like this color, like brown, light brown, medium brown. I like mahogany. I like red. I like fiery red. So you guys seen like pictures of my hair with like red. But I like the colors it is now. I think it goes well with my skin complexion. And that's it. There's your video, guys. I hope you like it. I might try to do more styles. It's funny because I come across a lot of like locticians, and they're always giving me their card and like, oh, I can do your hair. I'm just like, honestly, the secret to healthy hair is to do it yourself. Like, I don't let nobody do my hair at all. I don't let people touch my hair, to be honest. But I'm the only one who does my hair. And it's been that way forever. I used to do hair myself. I used to do natural hairstyles, braids, like ever since I was, I don't know, like elementary, middle school age. So, you know, I just do it myself. My locks, obviously, I've maintained myself since I've started them back in 2005, when I was a junior in college. And I've just been maintaining my locks ever since. And I'm never gonna cut them. People ask me, are you gonna cut your hair off? Hell no. Now I do trim sometimes, like I'll trim to kind of even them out, but that's about it. That's as much cutting as I'm gonna do. So I don't know how long I'm gonna leave this hairstyle in. I might leave it in for a while. I might take it out. Some people think that I'm going bald. I'm not going bald. It's just the way I section my hair. Because when I sectioned off my freeform locks, I just kind of did it arbitrarily, like no method, no rhyme to it. I just, you know, I grabbed some hair, some locks. I was like, oh, this seems like a good amount. And so, no part, I didn't care about parts or anything. So, this is basically a part. And it's kind of crooked, you know. It's like, doop, it goes like, doop, 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 doop. So, I think sometimes in my pictures, people are like, you going bald? No, I'm not. I'm far from going bald, you guys. My hair is really thick. And it's just, my edges are smooth. So, of course, when you apply water, you know, gel, it kind of makes your hair look like it's thinner than what it is, but all I gotta do is sleep on it and you'll see naps. All around my edges, thick naps. So there we have it. I gotta get ready for this this remote work. I'm actually ready for work. I don't look bad, huh? Alright, I gotta grab me some food too, so feel free to share your comments below. Let me know what you guys think. I like it. Is it something that I'll do like wear every day? No. This, you know, this is just, you know, for now. But I like wearing my hair down, and I like wearing all of my hair up in a bun. Pulling all of it up like that. Like, I like that. Ooh. Thanks, Stacy. Yeah, I like wearing all of my hair up in a bun, but also like the look when you have some of it down like that. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys.